Alright everybody, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. This is going to be another part of our 3-Minute Thursday segment. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, or any questions about engines in general, don't be afraid to ask us. The whole point of this video is a lot of these engine companies have went out of business over the years. It's really kind of OS now. I don't think Evolution, which is Horizon's kind of glow engine subsidy, is making engines anymore. So I'm going to show you how to buy engines off eBay, kind of what to look for really is what I want to do here. So what you're going to do is, whether you're on a iPad or something, you're going to open up eBay and you're going to look. This is the engine I'm kind of using as an example as far as what not to look for. If you notice, the price is $80. If you're looking for kind of, a project, this wouldn't be bad, but if you notice there's a lot of rust, like even that prop nut is, rusted on there. It's probably stored in kind of like a humid climate, I would assume. It looks like he's even got some epoxy slopped on that motor mount there. So unless you're looking for a project, especially for $80, that's really pricey. I would not look for something like that. What you're going to look for also is he's got the muffler on there. If that muffler was taken off and that exhaust port would happen to be exposed, what I was showing you there was some rust on the glow plug. But if that exhaust port was exposed, it would probably be pretty ugly. It looks like it's been stored in a pretty humid climate. So what I want to do now is kind of show you what you're gonna look for. This guy claims that this engine's new. It's listed right now at $81 in the auction. A lot of times people say engines are new, but they're not. So I'm going to kind of try to show you here what I would be looking for if I was to be the one in the market for this engine. This side view is what you're going to look for. A lot of times, now I'm going to zoom in for you here, and you're going to see that exhaust port. There's no brown or black residue around that exhaust port. The piston's clean, all that looks really good. So I would say, from just judging that, it's definitely a new engine. You can see here there's actually still oil from the factory around that throttle arm on the carburetor. So it's definitely a new engine. That's the kind of stuff that you want to look for. Nothing here seems out of place at all. A lot of times people buy these engines to kind of build a plane around them and then don't really do much, or they finish building the plane and say, I'd rather have a 65 in this or something like that. So this thing here actually seems pretty clean. Also, if you can look at the exhaust, around that black nut there, you would see some residue, some oil or something like that. And I do not see that there. Also, around the actual tip of the exhaust, you would see some black residue. Same with that, that manifold on the actual exhaust pipe itself. So this engine here is new. Again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Do not be afraid to like and subscribe. And don't be afraid to leave a comment either. Thanks for your time, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. See you.